in this reimagination of the story of Point Break, we're taking Point Break and the movie to the world.
Relationship between Bodhi and Utah is a unique one, and we do take that generally from the original film, that Utah delves into the world undercover that Bodhi belongs in, and it's a world that Utah came from before, so he understands it deeply. He's not immersed into a world that he's unaware of, but it becomes much deeper and much more intense than he could ever imagine.
It was insane. You know, we've got cameos from people like Steve Aoki, and then you've got Jeb Corliss, the world's best wingsuiter. You've got Chris Sharma, the world's best rock climber. You've got Xavier Delarue, the world's best backcountry snowboarder.
Yeah, it just feels like a really warm, friendly vibe, you know? Everybody feels like a big family.
Erickson, as a director, is so hands-on. His attention to detail is incredible. And he really focuses on each character, which I've been seeing. And he focuses on me, which I mean, I'm just a DJ, but I mean, he really gets in tune with what I'm doing.
To be able to work on a film of this magnitude about the sports that we love, you know, the extreme sports that, you know, are now starting to grow, you know, and to be able to develop a stunt wrapped around what you do is really special.
Jeb led us to Wallenstad, Switzerland to fly the Crack. It's a place that we didn't scout anywhere else in the world to do it. Jeb told us where the place was, that only place in the world where you can actually fly below the Earth's surface at 145 miles an hour.
When I first saw footage of a Frenchman flying through it, I remembered witnessing it and going, it was the most spectacular thing I'd ever seen.
He has flown it extraordinarily, and he was our lead in that and putting the team together to do it.
I think it's a really great idea, seeding the film with real live athletes, and it does give a level of, you know, authenticity to the whole film.
Because one thing that all these guys have in common is that they couldn't care less about being number one. It's about the search, what lies beyond the challenge, what you can gain as a human being if you push yourself to what you consider is your limit.
The athletes were such a collaboration on this project, and that was what was different about this film.
People are craving something that's more real, that's more genuine, and that has a real message that's actually positive.
So I think people will get more than they expected out of this film. It's a great ride, and it's wild and insane and thrills and all that, but there is a real heart to this film.
And I believe that that's what has made this movie so unique, this story so current, you know. And I think that's why a movie like Point Break deserves a reimagination.